me to have any questions, please. It's important that we are in sync and not just talking to talking to the sake of it. Do you understand? Of course, I can. I can. I'll try to do that on NZUSD. But Mr. Obiezu, you joined us kind of late, so my bad. I apologize. So I'm going to take AUD once more. Can you hear me clearly now, though? Please confirm. Can you hear me clearly now? Can you hear me clearly? Okay, I see thumbs up. Thank you, Mr. Obiezu. Okay, I'm going to start about the time frame of AUD right? I gave a step-by-step approach of how we want to look at this chart to tell a story where it is going to. Thank you, Mr. Emmanuel. So the first thing we do is to mark out our liquidity points because price always trades to look for liquidities at different levels. So the first thing I'm going to do is to mark out this swing right here to see what price is going to do around that zone using my Fibonacci tool. Perfect. Now that I have that marked out, where do I expect price to retreat into before we continue the overall move? We know how the Fibonacci tool moves, right? We know how it works. So I expect price to trade into 50 to 61.8% Fibonacci level. It might come here and break above this zone and trade all the way to 100. As long as it does not violate the Fibonacci and trade outside of the Fibonacci, this still stands. So right now, I'm expecting bullish moves temporarily on AUD bullish moves being the retracement. Are we together? When I see that, I go on the weekly time frame and I look for my trend. I want to determine my trend and be sure of what the market is doing and what exactly am I trying to trade. Am I trading along with the overall structure, which is the down is now the minor structure. So structure, which is retracement, is what we see happen around this zone, right? Okay, perfect. I go on the 4-hour time frame now, and I want to mark out the retracement into my monthly POI. Are we together? Into my monthly POI. So on the 4-hour time frame, recent swing. When marking out swings, you want to look for where you saw the most obvious pullbacks. Where you saw the most obvious pullbacks. And something that helps is you could use the line chart. So you use this to give you a clear view. You saw a swing here, a retracement. Another one happened, a retracement. So if I'm trying to mark out the most clear or the most obvious retracement now, I'm going to start from here and take it all the way here. Please confirm if you can hear me. Can you hear me? Please confirm. So now that I have this, I'm expecting price to trade into where 50 and 61.8% fib level. These are now my zones. So as I right now, am I doing anything in the market? No, I am not. I am just watching for price to trade into my zone. Thank you very much. I'm waiting for price to trade into these zones. And when price trades into these zones, I will now look for confirmation entries. We don't just jump into trades because price tests the Fibonacci level. No, the purpose of this tool is to simply calculate our retracements, right? So when we see this happening, we'll go on the 1-hour time frame to look for a confirmation to be sure that the Fibonacci level that we're trying to test out is going to hold. Do you understand? So, for it's it's one and two. And the moment price closes above this candle, you can now start looking for a variation pattern here, trigger and take the buy on AUD USD. Easy peasy. So you can see how systematic it is, right? This is the same thing that we teach to our students in our courses, in sync with the other strategies that the other facilitators.
Hello everyone, sorry for that. We're having little network issues, so we're proceeding with the market color. All right. We're almost rounding off the analysis for AUD USD and NZD USD. So we'll be continuing with the analysis. Okay, so we might get back to the AUD USD and the NZD USD and USD card to conclude the analysis. All right, so we'll just be looking out for more analysis. We're looking at GBP USD now, and then Euro USD before we conclude today's market color. Okay, so quickly, let's look at GBP, Euro USD first of all, before we look at GBP USD. Now, if we're looking at Euro USD, remember some of the markups that we showed you a couple of days ago. If you remember this markup very clearly, this is the box pattern on Euro USD. We showed you that, I think that was last week. I said we wanted to see if price is going to trade into this place. So last week, Friday, we saw price trade into this level here. All right, we marked out two box patterns. This was the first one. Okay, so price got into this one, sold off, and then we saw the second box pattern. Price got into it and is currently selling off. Okay, but right now we might see some move to the upside in form of a retracement to the upside for the Euro USD until we see clear resumption of the uptrend on the dollar. As you can see, this is the dollar. It's still trending to the downside until we see clear resumption of uptrend on the dollar before we continue going short on Euro USD with full confidence. Okay, so that's one of the reasons why I'm not expecting this guy to fall all the way flat. If you look at it from the daily time frame, you see that based off structure on the daily time frame, we've not even moved anywhere. Okay, even if we're considering structure, we are more on an uptrend than a downtrend. Because if you look at this swing, from here has been the swing low, all the way to this place being the swing high. So let's do this from swing low here, all the way to the swing high right here. We've seen that Euro USD has not broken it yet. So we're still seeing structure being maintained to the upside. So hence we might see further push of Euro USD to the upside. And when that is happening, we start to look at liquidity point, just like Abby mentioned. Whenever we're seeing price move in a particular direction, we start to look out for the liquidity points so that we would see if price is going to take it out. If price is going to take it out, and then we would continue in the original direction. So looking at this is even more of a trend line price action. If price breaks this high, this level here, right? If price breaks this trend line, then it is coming for all these liquidity points here, starting from here. We have one here, this guy here, second one here, third, fourth, fifth. All of them, price is going to come for all these highs right here. So we'll just be looking out for what's going to happen currently, because price is in a very dicey place. It will sell off from this place where it is, following this trend line pattern, and then continue the sell in line with what we saw on the 4-hour time frame, the box pattern on the 4-hour time frame, which is indicating for a sell from here all the way to the downside here. But then, if that sell doesn't hold, we'll just see Euro USD breaking this high. Once it breaks this high, then we know that we're going to be selling Euro USD all the way to 1.05074. Okay, so that's my expectation for Euro USD. Currently, I'll just stay out and be watching the trade that I'm even more interested in, like we analyzed yesterday and the day before. Yeah, yesterday we were looking at GBP JPY and Euro JPY. We said at this point where there is no clarity on what the dollar is doing, we turn to the yen, which has shown us clarity that it is bullish. And for that, looking at foreign currencies like GBP and the euro, they are looking weak at the moment. So we're shorting them. We're selling Euro US, Euro JPY, we're selling GBP JPY. So if I don't see any clear trade markup here, I'll just focus on those other two. So based on the box pattern, Euro USD is supposed to be selling. Okay. However, seeing where price currently is, if it breaks this high, we would be buying it all the way to take out these liquidities above. But if it doesn't break the high and we see entry signatures printing for a sell, we're going to take our sell on Euro USD to the downside. Okay. Now, the target for the sell to the downside is, let me take out this old markups quickly. So the target for our sell on Euro USD is going to be this place here, this 1.02806. So if we're selling Euro USD, we're selling it all the way to 1.0286. That's the target. Okay. But if by any event we see price breaking this to the upside, we're going to buy. So currently, what I would advise you to do is to look at microstructure. Look at 5 minutes and 15 minutes time frame. That's what I'm going to be looking at. If I start to see structure shift back to the upside, I'll take my buy on Euro USD all the way here. If I see structure shift to the downside, meaning that price is respecting this trend line, I'll be taking my sell all the way to the level I mentioned, which is 1.02806. Okay, so at this point, this is where you need to, let's call it two-factor authentication. You need to at least two things to check out before you take a position, because it could go in either direction currently. It's in a good place to buy, it's in a good place to sell. So let's just watch and see, because the reason why we are having these two buyers on Euro US is because the dollar index has not shown us clear bias. The dollar on its own has not shown us the clear direction it wants to go. If the dollar shows us that it is clearly going bullish, then we should be looking out for only sell setup on Euro USD. If the dollar shows us that it is continuing in the new bearish trend that we've seen since the beginning of the year, then we'll be looking for only buy setup on Euro USD. Since it is not clear, we're using our price action and market structure to get confluence on where we're heading. So that is that for Euro USD. Now for GBP USD, we're looking at GBP USD and we're like, it's going bullish. We've mentioned that since on Monday. GBP USD is looking very bullish on the daily time frame. We can see that all structures that will indicate a bullish trend has been taken out, and it's clear that GBP USD is going bullish on the daily time frame. Now, if we switch to the 4-hour time frame, we see that since the last trend that was created on GBP USD, we've not had any deep retracements. So we're also saying that if we see any reason for GBP USD to sell, we will know that that is a retracement. Okay. Now, talking about the retracement, you can see that the 4-hour structure looks to be broken. This mini structure here, if you look at it on the 1-hour time frame, it looks more clear. All right, it looks like this structure has been broken to the downside. So we might see some GBP USD sell. However, still have it in mind that daily structure for GBP USD is still a buy. Okay, so having that in mind, we'll be careful with the positions that we're taking on GBP USD. Okay, so it is looking like it's a buy, but however, it's still at premium. So we'd want to see it trade a little downwards to a discount level. And if you remember on Monday, I think, yeah, on Monday, we told you all that if GBP USD is going to sell, we'll be expecting to see it sell all the way to this level right here, this 1.25 region, between 1.25 and 1.24500. Okay, so this is where I'm expecting the GBP USD to sell to, if it's going to sell. Right, but if it's going to keep buying, I'm not comfortable buying GBP USD from a premium level. So I'm just waiting to see sell opportunities on GBP USD. Like looking at where price currently is looking like it's in a breakout block. So I'm looking out for sell opportunities on GBP USD to trade it all the way to the downside. So if I see sell signatures printing out, I'm willing to sell GBP USD to 1.25. Okay, so currently they have not seen any sell signatures on the time frames that I have interest in. I'll just keep waiting for that to show up Once it shows up, I'll take my sell on GBP USD all the way to the downside. You can see that price has already violated the high of Asia. So currently, we'll just wait for microstructure shift. Once that has played out, we'll be taking our sell on GBP USD to our point of interest. Okay, so that is that on GBP USD. So let me know if you have any question as we're trying to round off today's market follow. So if you have any question, quickly send in your questions so that we can continue and analyze what you're asking or look at it together. Okay, gold. Someone is asking for gold. Okay, today is not the day for gold. We usually analyze gold on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Friday. Okay, so we usually look at gold on those days. So if you missed out on the analysis for gold yesterday, you can go and watch the YouTube video that we put out yesterday, and you see what we analyzed for gold. But I think what we analyzed for gold yesterday was that we wanted to see price get to 2,950. Okay, if I remember clearly, that was what we analyzed for gold. We wanted to see it at 2,950 as at the beginning of this week, which was on Monday. Gold was somewhere around 2,900, and we said we were looking to see it at 2,950. Even on Wednesday, we said that seeing gold at 2,940 is not a good price point. Something more better will be seeing it around 2,950 or thereabout before we start looking for a sell. So now that gold has tapped 2,950, we can start looking out for sales to the retracement. Look at this 1 hour structure on gold. Okay, I'm looking at something like this on gold. To sell gold into this level here for a box pattern to buy all the way back up. You can see the left shoulder, the sweep, there's been a break of structure right here. So if we see gold sell into this place, this is going to be a good place to buy gold from. So I'm expecting a sell like this and then a buy back to the upside. Remember, the target for gold in this period is 3,000. We're looking to see gold at 3,000 price point, especially now that there is uncertainty in the FX market. Would be seeing gold rallying a lot. So if it retraces to this level, I'm buying it all the way to the upside. So I'm looking out for entry signatures to sell gold, take out all these liquidities, trade into here, and then be buying it back up. So that's what I'm looking out on gold. So because today is not a gold day, I'm not um I'm not going to lay more emphasis on it, but I'm just showing you what I'm expecting to see on gold today, so you can take advantage of it. Okay, someone says you took yesterday's analysis. Yes, I did. So I'm just reiterating what I said. And price got to the price point where we mentioned. We mentioned 2,950. This morning we saw gold at 2,950 about 15 minutes ago. It tapped that 2,950. You can see what happened there. The moment it got to 2,950, you can see the quick rejection because that's a new quarter points or the quarter points price point. Let's put it that way. All right. So immediately go to reach there, it's rejected immediately. So we might see it come to take out all these liquidities here and then trade into this level before we start buying it back up. Okay. So this is what we are looking out for on gold. All right. So that will be all for today's analysis. For gold, we're looking out for a sell. Just a quick recap. We're looking out for a sell on gold into the box pattern and then we're buying it back up. Then for GBP USD, we're looking out for a sell on GBP USD all the way to 1.25 000 price point. So that's what I'm looking out for on GBP USD. And then on Euro USD, I'm watching this trend line. We're expecting a sell and a buy on Euro USD. So one of the two play out, and we have indices to measure that. Now for the buy, we're looking out for the break of the trend line. When price breaks the trend line and we test, we're trading it all the way to the upside. And then for the sell, we're just looking out for entry signatures because it's still within range for a sell. And on the 4 hour time frame, we have the box pattern. So Euro USD, we're looking out for a sell. But if that doesn't happen, we have a trap for a buy. On GBP USD, we're looking out for a sell. On gold, we're also looking out for a sell. So I hope everyone understood all the analysis that we've made today and you're able to take advantage of it and most importantly make money from it. All right, that's the evidence that we're taking good trades. Okay, thank you very much everyone who was able to join today's market call. Thank you. Wish you could call out everyone's name, but we can't at the moment because we're running out of time. Thank you, everyone. See you by 2 p.m. GMT+1 for the market color recap and New York session market color. Okay, until then, remember to join. My name is CJ, and we have our office phone number. I'm going to drop our office contacts right here in the chat box. The phone number is 081 60 99 50 30. Okay, the number is right there on the chat box, so you can reach out to us through that number and then take advantage of the various offers that we have. So for everyone also who is on the market, this live market color. If you want to learn how we analyze the market like this, you want to learn our entry signatures and be able to apply all this to various markets that they all apply to, from the currency market to indices to even crypto. You can some aspects of crypto, especially sports crypto, you can apply some of the technical analysis models that we teach our students on those other markets. So if you want to learn how we do that, make sure you sign up for the FX Bootcamp course. The first FX Bootcamp for this year will be starting on Monday. So if you've not signed up, make sure you signed up. We have a lot of new things we're bringing up to the FX Bootcamp from the 24th to the 28th of February 2025. So make sure you're signed up. So we're going to teach you step by step. We're going to give you about 15 hours of concentrated learning on how to trade the Forex market from scratch, to all the strategies we're going to be teaching, our entry signatures, risk management patterns that we use, and also giving you lectures on Forex psychology so that you'll be able to make a wholesome trader for yourself. Okay, so if you want to sign up, make sure you send a DM to the number I sent just now on the WhatsApp, on the chat box, which is our office WhatsApp number 081 60 99 50 30, and we're going to get you started. Okay, until we meet again by 2 p.m. wish you good luck and good trading. Cheers and God bless, guys.